Hey, it's Dark Matter here today with Aniflex V2 for DarthBrooks. He is a big lover of the prequels, so this was an obvious, choice for him to pick up. It is running. Let's have a look here. It's a fingerprint magnet. I apologize. It's so hard to keep them off there. It came to me already assembled, grips on, everything was already put together. There's not too many parts to it. It is a removable chassis, so the front part's got your Shtok connector. It's a 7/8 blade socket, by the way. And there's no clamp switches, which I don't care for. Buttons are here and here. The main, and then aux down here. And it only comes apart really in this spot. This piece does come off, but we'll get to that here in a sec. If you take this piece off, which you probably don't ever really need to do, all you're gonna see is the other end of the Shtok rotary connector for the switches and the pixels. And then this side is just nada. The only real thing I had to change was I just had to grind down the screws that hold all the stuff on, cover tech and whatnot. Just grind them down a little bit so the chassis can slide freely. Close this back up all the way. And if you take off this little pommel piece, which is really hard to get off, it's plated and it's slippery, and it's completely flush, so when it's screwed all the way in, it's below the lip of this. It's completely flush. So this is all you really need to take off. And then we have the Saberbay removable chassis. Even has a little groove for Kapton tape. There's the other end of your Shtok rotary and speaker, and that's it. There's no kill switch or anything, so you probably have to store it, with the battery out. I tried to make it super obvious that this was the positive. I made all the wires red down to this end of the Saber. So, and I threw a wrap on your battery. So just make sure that when you're putting your battery in, the positive, there's no spring, so I can't say the spring side's negative, but just make sure the positive comes down to the speaker end.
My powers have doubled since the last time we met, Count.
Right now, I have gesture ignition on. When you're testing a removable chassis, I don't have to keep putting in and out of the Saber just to test if the board's working or whatever. So that's why I've got that. I don't have to leave it on there if you don't like it, but at this point, now that it's awake, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which way it goes in. It's not clocked in any particular direction on the pommel. Try and fail to get it buttoned up in there. Kind of just have to grab it by these slots there. But anyway, and yeah. For now, there's only the one font on here. It was just for testing. Look at how bad the fingerprints get, like 5 seconds after you pick it up. It's terrible. I even washed my hands, everything. But yeah, so no clamp activation. All this is static. Love it. Everything is more up here, which, does anyone really hold these here? I mean, not really. You want to hold it there, But it looks good, sounds good. 7/8 blade. Here's your blade retention. It's right here. It's, I believe it's 2mm. Let's double check that. Yeah. So it should be easy to get an Allen wrench that size. That's it. Pretty basic. Not super complex as far as, you know, install is simple sort of Padawan version of the chassis. I'll get a hold of you and we'll talk about what you might want on your configuration, fonts and, you know, colors. I know you don't like crazy stuff, fire and rainbows and all that kind of stuff, so pretty much keep it to the characters, you know, as you normally like. But yeah, quick, easy install. Good quality saber. I love the fact that this is functional. This little guy.
Anakin Skywalker.
Right now, the font on there is the chosen one. In case this chosen one. But we can put, you know, whatever you'd like. I just put the Battle of the Heroes, and just for, you know, testing purposes, like I said. And then obviously when you're done, take the chassis back out. You're gonna have to pop the battery, more than likely. There never was a spot for a kill key, kill switch. There's no recharge, obviously. This is removable. So you probably have to open it up. But it pops out nice and easy. I like the battery wraps are pretty cool. They just heat shrink on over their normal battery, so that's kind of cool. Simple, lightweight. If you just undo the Kapton tape, it's easy to just lift up the board. Not that you need to, I can make adjustments to it, but if I needed to for some reason, I could. And yeah, so get a hold of me about your configuration file if you have any other questions. But for everyone else, thanks for watching.